Good afternoon, everybody. Kevin back from Watch This with Joe and Kevin, beginning Season 2 of Arcane, finally. I've had a week to think about it. I freaked out how the last episode ended. It was such a great episode of television. You want to talk about a show that keeps you on the edge of your seat and then knows how to up their game a little bit for a season finale. That was pretty amazing. In my, week of reflection, I've calmed down a little bit. I was pretty sure, given that it was a Hextech weapon that got fired directly into the council chamber, that all of them are dead. So, in retrospect, we didn't see anything, and we all know the rules of if you don't see a death in television or film, that doesn't mean the death happened. So my guess is going to be that not all of them are dead. Probably some of them at least, but. I mean, we lost Silco in the last episode, who was our primary antagonist, probably. But I feel like the overlords in Piltover are also kind of antagonists at this point because they're so greedy and ready to crush anybody who gets in the way of their own personal greed and commerce. So I feel like a lot of them are also going to be dead. We don't know. I don't know where we're going to go with the Undercity as far as like who fills the void of Silco. Somebody's going to. It could be Savika. My money's actually on Powder. Powder, it was such a well written last episode for sure. Sitting down in the Jinx chair, choosing that before committing her yet another act of mass murder. May just be our primary antagonist moving forward now that she's kind of on her own. I don't know if she's going to be more or less unhinged without Silco there to kind of give her whatever you want to call guidance. For all of his faults, and he had most of them, he was kind of a father figure to her. For sure, he did care about her, and without that gone now, with a second father figure dying for Powder, the odds of her being actually more difficult are higher, and I also feel like with Silco gone and that power balance off, I don't feel like everybody is going to die. Among the rulers, I do think Jace is probably going to survive. I didn't think so. I was like, wow, we just killed everybody. But in thinking about it, I just don't see them killing off everybody, killing off Silco in the same episode where you kill off Jace and Victor and Mel, and on and on. So I do think one, if not all three of those will survive. No, I don't think all three. I think there's got to be a cost beyond the counselors we don't really care about. So I'm going to assume at least one of those three is dead, and I don't think it's going to be either Mel or Victor is dead. Is going to be a guess based on nothing. But with so many characters dropping off at the end of the season, I'm also expecting to meet new characters relatively early moving into this season as well, since my notes got completely destroyed multiple times. As far as, you should see this thing. All this stuff I wrote down in episode 1 and 2, which is completely meaningless now because most of these people are gone. So I feel like we're going to be adding new characters moving forward, and we have to see what the fallout is of all of this. Really glad Caitlyn's still alive. One of my favorite characters on the show, but definitely an underworld power vacuum with both Marcus and Silco now dead. So who's it going to be? And I feel like we're going to get more into the idea that Piltover aren't, this idea that they set up early, but then we finally got to kind of see the reality that I was expecting. The people with all the money, power, and privilege aren't necessarily the good people, just because they're not the ones that have to commit massive crimes to survive. What a good show this is. All right, we'll get started here. Do want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. Thanks, guys. Special thank you to our super patrons: NJ, MTC93, Actuarial Lurker, Anna, Ballers, Full Des, Jeff, Yannick from Montreal, Sudigan Novarapu, Jamie Morgan, Christine Goverston, Taylor, Andy Schreiber, Trey Contreras, Humaine, Wolfgang Wolf, Lindsay Swift, Squick, Sweet Baby Silvernell, Adam Pacio, Matt Tyler, David Adler, Chris O'Donnell, Katie K, Seth Walker, Doc Cooley, Dory Ellen, and Ian Poulin. Appreciate it, guys. Description below, link to the Patreon page of full-length watch-alongs on everything, including Arcane. We're several episodes ahead on Patreon of where we're on YouTube. And I'm really curious to see if we're going to have a time jump. This show is we'll often use those. Or do we pick right up with the carnage? No, something's happened. This might be like immediately after the finale. Okay, it is. It's blurry but in close up, but that looks like Jace. And remember, this all happened right as they were voting on peace, but a peace that would have absolutely killed Powder. And her mom's there, and this just is going to further the call for war completely. Okay, he's going to survive this. Of course he is. Yeah, I think Jace just saved his life. Ooh, new intro.
Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy.
Is Caitlyn okay? She looked like she was cracking. Everyone looks like they're losing it here. Like Mel and Caitlyn looked like they were going nuts.
Down below the way.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Wow.
I really like the art style here. The black and white, like pencil drawing for the background.
'Cause I couldn't keep it open.
Man. This has a real Eat the Rich vibe, doesn't it? Like a real sad one.
We nearly extended sovereignty to the creatures who did this. And we've been asleep at our posts. There will be no more fairy tales of peace until we scour our basement of its demons. I thought it prudent to solicit the advice of such an experienced veteran.
She's just weaseling her way in.
We flood the Undercity
course,
with
yeah.
enforcers, armed with hex tech.
Innocents will be caught in the crossfire.
Officer Kiraman witnessed the attack firsthand. She confirmed this was the act of a single deranged individual.
I mean, really, yeah.
Jinx has proven elusive. Our healing can only begin once she's been brought to justice.
That's easier said than done, though.
2 to 1. We invade.
In crises such as these, it's imperative you present a unified front to the public.
So, Mel, shut your mouth? Yeah.
I'll agree to endorse the invasion, but I draw the line at Hextech.
Agreed.
Then it's settled.
2 to 1. See, Mom doesn't care. She just wants her hands on those weapons. Because she sucks. Yeah, her dad's probably going through it.
I had the shot.
Yeah, Vi's not going to be able to make peace among everybody, ever.
Your mother left this to you.
The Kiraman key.
What is she still doing here?
Misplaced anger there.
You were right, Kate. Powder's gone. I can do this myself. No one else needs to get hurt.
They're sending all the enforcers after Jinx.
Please, I have to help.
You can.
What, join the enforcers? Was that a badge?
The council won't stop them. You can show they're not all of Zorn supports Jinx.
I watched them kill my parents. Do you have any idea how that feels?
Yes, I do.
It's really, she does now. I mean, the best case scenario is that Vi gets to Jinx first.
Hey, watch it.
He looks a lot like Vander.
You, lose someone in the attack?
How is he?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I wouldn't touch anything.
It should be me up there instead of him. He was right next to me. How does the explosion do that to him? And I just...
Yeah, it was just luck, right?
My mother's entered the game.
I promised, Victor. Never again.
Oh, wow. Okay, she's like dreaming. Okay, it's like, why are those petals dying so fast?
Hey, Sprout.
How's Victor?
I can't even tell if he's still in there.
3 faces keep spinning through my mind. I see Mother. But then there's Jinx. Laughing. I want to tear that laugh from her throat forever.
That's fair.
Just understand now how easy it is to hate them. Then I see Vi. I asked her to put on a uniform. Suffice to say, she declined.
What if she's right?
Hextech may keep us alive, Jace, but it's not what will save us.
That's a good line.
Me. Join the Peanut Patrol.
I'm the one who created the monster.
I'm not sure about that.
Who are you? Junior Officer Nolan. Maddie.
So what is it? Random search? Escort off the property?
You're something of a legend amongst the enforcers. Caitlin made quite a scene at the station when they tried to deny your enlistment. She said, if every enforcer had a heart like yours, we could take on Noxus itself. I'm glad you're joining up.
Okay. Yeah, because this girl's not your enemy. Maybe she's figuring that out. I still think it'd be wild if she joined the Enforcers. Is this the public declaration of war? Is that what everyone's gathering here? No, that's right. Unified front.
One of the many privileges of serving as your counselor, joined together not by birth or dictum, but by all that we share. Our curiosity.
Okay, what's all about to go wrong right here? Because it is. Yeah. This is an attack.
We share an unthinkable loss. We commissioned this statue so we may remember them and countless contributions.
Go faster.
Awful, isn't it?
Oh my god, somebody pay attention besides Vi. So this is what it looks like with Silco out of the way. This sucks. Come on! Kill her! Oh, is this girl gonna die already? Okay, good. Maybe they're gonna team up after all.
Get the counselors out of here. I have an idea.
What are you doing?
It's not Shimmer that she's taken through the nose, is it? Is it something else? Gavel. Now'd be a good time for your mom to show up. Keep swinging, man. Okay, good for him. That was really heroic. I don't know if he's gonna live, but that was really heroic.
For my son!
Oh yeah, he did kill himself. I mean, those suits are massive. Do it! Do it! Okay. Someone came in hot. Yeah. Okay, so Mom did show up. The problem is now that she's going to have even more power and influence, and I'm not sure that's the right thing either.
Thought for sure you were gonna get yourself killed.
A memorial.
And this had nothing to do with Jinx.
You need to find a way to call off the invasion.
Well, there's no way now.
Down there, you'll be on their terms.
None of this is on our terms. I was wrong to spring the badge on you. It's all coming apart.
Yeah, I mean, really.
We won't let it.
Okay, these might be the two best people in the universe.
I know you doubt the merit of your birthright, Caitlin. But remember, you're a Kiraman.
This is what you asked for. Keeps bleeding out. This is what
There's some family secrets here. She have her own family weapons.
Does anyone still doubt that our enemy is greater than one deranged individual?
They must have had help.
Yeah, your mom.
If we do not defend ourselves with Hextech, our principles will mean nothing.
I will lead a strike team into Zorn with 3 objectives. Locate Jinx, dismantle Shimmer, and neutralize any agents still loyal to Silco.
What makes you think you'll fare any better than our forces today?
Because she's better.
We've got a few surprises of our own.
Are those, yeah, I was gonna say, are those Hextech weapons? Yes, they are. Oh my god, she is... Oh my god. He's about to wake up, isn't he? Yeah, his brow furled. This might be the best show ever made. Okay. There was no Jinx, nothing to do with Jinx in this entire episode. And everything still went completely wrong. Yeah, I mean, Galen's not wrong. She's guilty of so many things. She should be subject to justice. she should probably be in prison for the rest of her life. Honestly, I don't know what on this show if that's a thing or if people just are going to die. But I mean, she's guilty. She's very, very guilty of killing some people, and some of them were just awful. But not all of them were. By killing Silco, the power vacuum, is leading way for all of this to get so much worse. It's so much worse. I guess it's the devil, right? The big assembling of the team there at the end, with the Hextech weapons, with the reveal of Vi with the badge, kind of going down with them all, was just about the coolest visual image I've ever seen. And I think Caitlyn's right. I think this is preferable to a large-scale invasion where who knows how many hundreds or thousands of people would die. How much suffering would be a result. I think the objectives are reasonable. End Shimmer because that's a plague on everybody. Neutralize Jinx, and then take care, arrest, kill, whatever, anybody who's still loyal to Silco, who's still fighting this fight. Just it's still probably going to get really, really ugly, but it's a lot more targeted than let's just go get everybody. I think that this is a middle ground that makes sense. Not that there's not going to be innocent people that are still going to get killed and all kinds of horrible things are still going to happen. But I liked it, again, that we're kind of leaning into that the council is absolutely not the moral center of any of this show. Some of the individuals are. Mel is. Jace is. Certainly Caitlyn and Vi are. But the council itself operates with an entire array of self-serving behavior. And I want to know if they're largely neutralized now, if Caitlyn has kind of said, we're not listening to you either, we're going to take care of this our way. I kind of hope that's the case. And Mel's mom helped with that invasion, right? Like, she absolutely helped those guys get in. I mean, she got to come kill them and be the big hero, but that was pretty staged, all the way across the board. Nobody was going to kill Mel, right? She had the gun on her, and then it was turned away. So she was never a target. She was actually pretty safe all the way through. That was probably part of the deal. But I think we're going to find that Mel's warmongering mother, who is really not there for her daughter, she's really there to get the Hextech weapons for her own ends, is one of the absolute evil culprits of this show. Every bit as bad, if not worse, than Silco. She is awful. And she got to come in and play the hero at the end there, with the hopes of escalating the war, right? Oh no, people are just talking about taking out Jinx. How do we make it clear that Jinx is a bigger problem and that war is the only answer? I've got it. Let's help stage a battle. Wherein a lot of innocent people died. Again. Man, there's some terrible, terrible, terrible people on this show. I want to know what that's going to look like. I want to know who Victor's going to be when he wakes up, because he's clearly about to. Is he changed? Is Jace going? I didn't see Jace in uniform there. He built the weapons, obviously armed the small group that's going to take care of these three objectives, but it didn't look like he was actually going to join them, which is probably reasonable. He and Mel are the only people that can hold Piltover together because they're the most sane people around. And where are Heimerdinger and Echo and all of the Heimerdinger and Echo and all this? I want to see them play a role. Maybe they will once we get down to the Undercity in this pursuit of Jinx. There's a lot that's going to happen this season, and that was quite a premiere for the season 2. That was really amazing all the way around. Artistically, the funeral scene at the beginning was breathtaking. There's a lot to really like about this show. Just very good storytelling all the way around. Appreciate it, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.